What if I told you your favorite sad boy indie R&B star just went from romantic homicide to an actual homicide? Yeah, fam, buckle up, because this ain't just gossip, this is the kind of leak that makes TMZ look like Disney Channel . So here's the tea. A secretly recorded video has surfaced allegedly showing D4vd himself, the same dude you cried to on late night playlists, straight up admitting to killing someone. And get this, he didn't even know the cameras were rolling. Like, imagine thinking you're vibing with your crew, venting about problems, only to realize you just confessed to murder on tape. What, plot twist, but wait, it gets darker. This ain't some fuzzy audio clip from a troll Discord server. We're talking crystal clear footage, angles, timestamps, and words that send chills down your spine. And the internet, losing its damn mind. Hashtags exploding, fans burning merch, playlists getting deleted faster than your ex's texts after you catch them lying . So the question we're asking tonight, is this the end of D4vd's career, or just another internet witch hunt spiraling out of control? Because if these leaks are real, this story is about to shake the entire music industry to its core. Alright, fam, let's lay it out crystal clear, because this is not your average celebrity drama. We're not talking about some messy breakup, a leaked DM, or even an embarrassing Coachella performance. No, this right here is straight out of a Netflix true crime documentary. Except it's happening in real time, and the star is none other than David Anthony Burke, the artist you know as D4vd. Yes, the kid who blew up from recording songs in his sister's closet, who turned heartbreak into Billboard hits, is now being accused of something so sinister it makes his own lyrics sound like a police interrogation. Remember back in 2022, when romantic homicide hit TikTok and turned him into the poster child of sad boy R&B? The track went viral, not because it was happy, but because it was haunting. Teenagers were crying into their hoodies, posting slow-motion edits of failed situationships, all soundtracked by this kid whispering about heartbreak like he invented pain. Fast forward a few years, and D4vd became the golden boy of Gen Z music. Billboard charts, Coachella, sold-out tours. He was the DIY legend, the proof you could make it from a bedroom studio. Labels wanted him, brands wanted him, fans worshipped him. He was untouchable. Or so we thought. But now, instead of trending for new singles, he's trending under hashtags like hashtag D4vd exposed, hashtag justice for Celeste, and hashtag murder confession. Yeah, not exactly the vibe you want when your career is supposed to be peaking. So here's the smoking gun. Leaked footage allegedly shows D4vd admitting to a murder. And no, not in the poetic, I killed your vibe way he usually sings about. We're talking a full-blown, camera-caught confession about a real person. The victim? A 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas. This is where the story turns darker than his entire discography. According to anonymous sources, and you know, those are always the juiciest, Celeste wasn't just a fan. She was someone who allegedly had a private relationship with D4vd. One that started when she was way too young and ended in the most horrific way possible. The footage shows him casually, almost smugly, describing how he handled a situation that got out of control. And the wildest, this video? He didn't even know he was being filmed. Like, bro thought he was safe in his inner circle, and now the internet is treating that footage like it's the Zapruder film. Now, scandals in music aren't new. We've seen artists get caught cheating, fighting, using substances, you name it. But murder? Murder is a whole different league. This isn't just career ending. This is life ending. If the leaks are real, D4vd might have gone from Grammy nominee to inmate number 457 in one viral clip. And fans? They don't know what to do with themselves. Imagine standing an artist, defending them in comment sections, buying overpriced merch, only to wake up and realize you might have been supporting an actual killer. That's betrayal on a Shakespearean level. You already know the drill. The second this footage hit the web, TikTok turned into CSI. People were pausing every frame, analyzing background noise, checking reflections in mirrors. Someone swears they can hear a lighter flick in the background, which proves it was recorded in his Tesla. Another user claims the shadow on the wall matches the outline of a poster he had in a 2023 live stream. Like, forget the FBI, we've got teenagers with ring lights and editing apps dissecting this case harder than a final exam essay. And the conclusions? They're damning, but here's the kicker. This isn't the first time people have raised eyebrows at D4vd's lyrics. Go back to his breakout hit, Romantic Homicide. Remember that line? I didn't mean to make you cry. I just wanted to see you bleed. At the time, everyone chalked it up to edgy teenage angst. Now, people are pulling up genius annotations like it's Exhibit A in court. And it doesn't stop there. Leaked DMOS, old Discord chats, and even throwaway Instagram comments are being dug up. Every vague lyric now feels like a hidden confession. Every deleted post is treated like a cover-up. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. D4vd wasn't writing sad songs, he was writing alibis. And honestly, that's the energy dominating the timeline right now, and it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it. Anonymous insiders claim that after Celeste disappeared, hush money started flowing. Payments through Venmo and Cash. App with sketchy notes like "for the Celeste thing" and "stay quiet." Fans have already screen recorded transactions that may or may not be legit, but in the court of public opinion, receipts don't need to be verified, they just need to look spicy enough to go viral. The fan base, once united under sad edits and D4vd playlists, is now split like a messy divorce. On one side, you've got die-hard defenders yelling, "It's all fake. Deepfakes are real. This is a setup." On the other, you've got former stans burning merch on TikTok saying they can't believe they ever supported him. And then there's the middle crowd, the ones who don't know what to believe but can't stop watching. Because let's be honest, the drama is addictive. It's tragic, horrifying, but also the biggest spectacle online right now. So far, we've got a leaked murder confession on video. Old lyrics that suddenly sound like evidence, suspicious money trails, and fans turning into detectives. But trust me, fam, this is just the beginning. Because as much as the internet loves a scandal, what comes next is even crazier. From leaked call transcripts to Discord messages that sound straight out of a horror movie, the rabbit hole goes way deeper. And guess what? We're about to dive headfirst into it. So here's where things spiral into pure madness. If the leaked video wasn't already enough to sink his entire career, the internet claims to have stumbled on even more evidence, this time in the form of phone calls, Discord chats, and private voice notes that sound like they were ripped straight from a crime thriller. One clip that's been circulating shows what sounds like D4vd's voice saying, "She knew too much, I couldn't let it slide." Now, whether it's legit or not, the internet doesn't care. That single line has been remixed, slowed down, looped, and plastered across TikTok edits with captions like, "Bro confessed like it was a lyric." And the irony? It actually sounds exactly like something he would have written. That blurred line between art and evidence is what's driving everyone insane, and then we've got the Discord leaks. Oh boy. Screenshots supposedly pulled from a private server show conversations where D4vd vents to his friends about a problem he had to get rid of. One message says, "She wouldn't stop, I had no choice." Another, "Romantic Homicide wasn't just a song. Whether these are doctored or not, the timing couldn't be worse." People are taking them as gospel truth. Anonymous insiders are claiming that the Discord wasn't just a casual hangout, it was a hub where he bragged about his darkest secrets. According to one supposed ex-mod, he would log in late at night and drop cryptic lines like, "The blood never washes off." Sounds like an edgy lyric, sure, but in light of the leaks, fans are convinced he was basically confessing in real time. Now let's talk public reaction. Because honestly, this is the most chaotic circus the internet has seen in months. Imagine Twitter timelines filled with people making memes 1 minute and sobbing the next. Some are saying, "We should have known from the start. No one that's sad is normal." Others are like, "Deepfakes are ruining lives. This is all fake. Open your eyes." And then there's a third group just sipping popcorn, watching the chaos unfold like it's their favorite Netflix binge. TikTok detectives, of course, are treating this like their Super Bowl. One viral account broke down the leaked phone call audio using pitch analysis. claiming the vocal waves 100% match D4vd's singing voice. Another creator went full conspiracy, pointing out that his recent music videos have dark imagery that predict everything happening now: blood red filters, blurred faces, and one scene where he buries something in the sand. Coincidence? Maybe he was leaving Easter eggs of his crimes the whole time. Meanwhile, Spotify streams are dropping like a rock. People are deleting him from playlists. Influencers are posting dramatic, unstand videos, and even radio stations have reportedly pulled his tracks. But here's the twist: while some are cutting ties, others are streaming him more than ever, almost like morbid curiosity. It's the same reason people binge true crime documentaries. They want to hear the alleged killer's voice, analyze his lyrics, and try to piece together the truth. And if all that wasn't insane enough, let's add fake insider reports into the mix. One viral thread claimed that after Celeste disappeared, there were phone records showing D4vd calling a burner number 27 times in one night. Another so-called leak showed alleged Uber receipts from an address near her home leading to an abandoned warehouse. None of these have been confirmed, obviously, but confirmation doesn't matter on the internet. What matters is clicks, screenshots, and shock value, and this scandal has all three in spades. Even mainstream media is starting to pick up on it, turning what could have been dismissed as online hysteria into a full-blown cultural crisis. Morning talk shows are debating whether his music should be pulled. Journalists are writing long think pieces about the dangers of idolizing young artists. And YouTube commentary channels, well, they're having the time of their lives, but here's this video nobody saw coming, the merch backlash. Fans are literally destroying his merchandise on camera for clout. Hoodies being cut up with scissors, posters set on fire, vinyl records smashed with baseball bats. One video that went viral showed a girl crying as she tossed his signed album into the trash, saying, "I can't believe I gave my heart to a murderer." That kind of public betrayal, it sticks. Once fans feel personally deceived, there's no PR campaign on earth that can fix it. And yet, through all of this, D4vd has stayed completely silent. No tweets, no Instagram stories, no public statement, nothing, which of course only makes the theories worse. People are convinced he's hiding, plotting, or even on the run. Some fans swear they saw him delete his Twitter drafts at 3 a.m. Others claim he was spotted at an airport looking shaken. The mystery only fuels the fire. At this point, the scandal isn't just about one leaked video. It's become a full-blown narrative, the tortured indie kid who may have turned his darkest fantasies into reality. Every old clip of him is being re-watched under a microscope. Interviews where he awkwardly laughs, now labeled suspicious, a throwaway lyric about silence. Suddenly evidence, a deleted TikTok where he jokes about killing time. People are saying, notice how he chose that word? The paranoia is unreal, and as the days go by, it only gets messier. Fake accounts are popping up, pretending to be Celeste's friends, dropping exclusive stories about what really happened. Others claim to have seen unreleased footage that's 10 times worse than what's already leaked. The internet thrives on escalation, and this story is escalating at lightning speed. So now the question isn't just whether D4vd's career is over. It's whether he'll even have the chance to defend himself before the court of public opinion slams the gavel and declares him guilty. Because let's face it, once the mob decides you're finished, you're finished. And right now, the mob is sharpening its pitchforks, but here's the craziest. This video, the leaks we've seen so far, may not even be the worst of it. Rumors are spreading that there are entire phone conversations, unreleased recordings, and hidden messages that haven't surfaced yet. And if those drop, it won't just be fans turning on him, it'll be lawyers, police, and maybe even the government stepping in. And that, my friends, is where things start to move from scandal into catastrophe. Because what we've seen so far is only the tip of the iceberg. The fallout, the real consequences that's still to come. And trust me, it's not looking pretty, and this is where the fallout turns nuclear. At first, it was just fans canceling him, influencers making jokes, and Twitter detectives piecing together conspiracy threads. But now, the stakes have jumped from trending hashtags to real-world consequences. Reporters are swarming outside venues. Brands are scrubbing his name off contracts. And there's talk of actual investigations opening up behind the scenes. Anonymous insiders claim that law enforcement has already taken an interest in the footage. Supposedly, investigators are working to verify whether the leaked video is real and if the voice recordings are authentic. And while that might sound like a slow process, the court of public opinion doesn't wait for lab results. To them, he's already guilty. Every news headline feels less like speculation and more like a verdict. His team, or what's left of it, is scrambling. Sources are saying that managers and PR reps have cut ties, quietly pulling away before the ship sinks completely. One label executive allegedly said he's radioactive. Nobody wants to touch him now. Imagine going from industry darling to untouchable pariah in just a matter of days. That's exactly what's happening here. And fans, they're not just canceling, they're demanding justice. Vigils are popping up online for Celeste, complete with photo edits, sad piano music, and comment sections flooded with broken heart emojis. Twitter threads are comparing her to past victims of celebrity abuse scandals, and the narrative is building that she's become the face of a generation, betrayed by its idols. It's not just about him anymore. It's about what he represents. The fallout isn't just digital. Tour dates are being canceled one by one. Venues don't want the smoke. One promoter leaked an email showing how they were pressured to drop his concert because of security concerns. Translation: fans are angry, protesters are threatening to show up, and nobody wants to risk a headline that reads, "Murder Confession Concert Turns Violent." His career is collapsing in real time, and it's playing out for the whole world to see. And then, as if things weren't messy enough, politicians are starting to jump on the story. One senator allegedly tweeted, "This is why we need to monitor the influence of celebrities on young audiences." Another called for stricter oversight of streaming platforms, saying music that glorifies violence should be flagged or even banned. Now, we're not just talking about a scandal, we're talking about potential policy moves, censorship debates, and a moral panic the size of the PMRC hearings in the 80s. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. Some people are starting to whisper that this could all be a setup. Not just fans, but industry insiders. Theories are flying that rival labels, jealous artists, or even shadowy PR firms may have orchestrated the leaks to destroy him. One viral TikTok conspiracy claimed, "There's no way a random video like this just drops out of nowhere. Someone planned it." And honestly, it wouldn't be the first time the music industry pulled strings to kill off competition. Still, for every setup theory, there's a counter theory doubling down on his guilt. You've got ex-girlfriends popping up claiming he was always weird or controlling. Former classmates suddenly remembering creepy things he said in high school. Old acquaintances digging through text threads for the slightest incriminating hint. Whether these people are telling the truth or just clout chasing, it doesn't matter. The pile-on effect is unstoppable. Meanwhile, his silence is deafening. Every hour that goes by without a statement makes him look guiltier. People are refreshing his socials like vultures, waiting for any sign of life. Some are saying if he was innocent, he'd speak up. Others argue that silence is advice from lawyers. But at this point, silence feels like a coffin lid closing. And what about the money? Let's not forget that this kid was worth millions just weeks ago. Brand deals, sponsorships, royalties, touring revenue, it's all evaporating. Companies don't want to be associated with someone trending under #MurderConfession. Influencers who once hyped his songs are now posting apology videos like, "I can't believe I ever promoted him." Even playlists on Spotify are quietly removing his tracks, leaving fans scrolling in confusion. His revenue streams aren't just drying up, they're collapsing overnight. The scariest this video? If the evidence is real, this isn't just about public backlash. This is about prison. Lawyers are already chiming in on TikTok and YouTube, breaking down how even an unintentional confession caught on video could land him behind bars if proven authentic. People are predicting indictments, arrests, and trials. Imagine going from the main stage at Coachella to a mugshot within a year. That's the cliff he's dangling over right now. And here's where the paranoia ramps up. Rumors are swirling that more damning leaks are coming. Supposedly, there are entire voice memos of him describing what happened in even more detail. Others claim there's unreleased music locked in hard drives that basically tell the whole story. And of course, social media thrives on countdowns. People are hyping the next big drop, like it's a mixtape release. Except this time, the tracks could ruin his life forever, the fans who are still hanging on. The die-hard defenders are dwindling. Every new receipt peels another layer of loyalty away. You can see it in comment sections. Yesterday, someone was screaming innocent until proven guilty. Today, they're posting crying emojis and admitting, okay, this looks bad. It's like watching a cult unravel in real time. And through it all, one chilling question hangs in the air. Was this really a confession or just another elaborate hoax? If it's fake, his career is still ruined beyond repair. If it's real, then this isn't a scandal, it's a crime scene. Either way, the ending doesn't look good. So where does this leave us? A young artist once hailed as the future of music, now branded as a villain in the biggest online scandal of the year. A fan base shattered. A career in ashes. And a mystery that's only getting darker the more we dig, because the internet may think it already knows the truth. But the truth is, nobody really does. Not yet. Which means this story, it's not over. Not by a long shot. So fam, here's the real question. Did D4vd just self-destruct in front of the whole world? Or are we all watching the biggest setup in music history unfold? Is this leaked footage the smoking gun that proves everything? Or just another deepfake designed to ruin a rising star? I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think he's guilty, framed, or just stupid enough to spill secrets on camera? And while you're at it, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because trust me, this story is far from over. The next leak could break tonight, tomorrow, or even while you're watching this video. Stick around because we're digging deeper. And when the truth finally drops, you'll want to say you heard it here first. Stay tuned, stay questioning, and as always, don't believe everything they want you to.